Welcome, fellow YouTubers. What we're going to talk about today, like the caption says, fire, evacuate, make it rain. What am I talking about? Well, let's zoom out a bit and I'll let you see what I'm talking about. Look up on the roof and you'll see a couple of uh, rain birds, okay, sprinkler system. Now, let me talk about what brought me to this idea of putting rain birds on my roof, because I think I'm the first guy to do it. Okay, so in August okay, wait, take it back. November of 2018, the town of Paradise, California, burnt down. Population 26,000. Not one house, the whole town burnt down. And I live 3 miles, 3 hours south of Paradise, which got me to thinking, because I'm also in a wooded area. What could I do to kind of help? I thought about something and I thought about the sprinkler system, but I got busy doing projects and forgot about it. But then recently, uh, let's see, it was August of 2023, the Lahaina fires in Maui uh, also burnt down the town. And I have been on vacation there, and you think, how can a whole town be burnt down? Okay, now with this fire, it was different. It's not a wooded area, but it was very, it was all the houses. Once one caught fire, it just swept the area. But the main thing was there was a strong wind, I guess, because you had these hot embers flying, and boats out in the water were catching fire. Okay, so now I'm thinking, hey, that's pretty spooky, because I've been there and I never thought in my life that I would see Lahaina burned down. So I went up there and put this together, okay, with a friend for the cost of $200, and it took us like 4 hours to do. But let me show you the hookup, because it's very easy. Okay, as you can see, the setup is very easy. Uh, if I'm going to make it rain, but I can't do it right now because it'll get everything wet, and I want to get up on the roof to show you those connections. But all I have to do is, if somebody told me to evacuate, turn this, and it'll start the whole system. You'll notice that I have two lines going up, and that's because I also have solar, and it's easier to clean the solar panels with its own faucet up there. So let's take a break, jump on the roof, and show you that part. Okay, we're on the roof now, and to show you how it is connected, it's very simple. The PVC pipe is connected to these connections, and then you run uh, your hose directly into the Rainbird. So the Rainbird will go 360 back and forth. Okay, so I'd like to pan over here to show the wooded area to see. So if you live in an area like this is something you might consider. It's not so much fire being caused by a human. You get lightning strikes, and that can put a damper on things. So this is why I did it. You worked hard to buy your home, so for $200, it's worth that little bit of money in case there is an emergency. We hope it never happens, but we just never know when it's going to happen. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you do something. Like I said, I think I'm the first guy on the block to do this. But don't go away. I want to introduce you to my book. Come on. Thank you for tuning in and watching my little segment. And I don't know, I hope you do something. But let me introduce you to my book that I wrote. My Texas Ranger Story by Kurt Williamson. Now, I'm not Kurt Williamson. Kurt Williamson is a character in here. But let me explain something because the cover basically tells you a little bit about the book. Okay, you see a hand with a Texas Ranger badge, and you see a metal detector in the background, and that tells you how he found it. Now, it's about a 13-year-old boy back in the 1960s, and I'd like to say that because I don't want to give a lot away, but the badge has powers. This is a fiction book, even though it has some true stories in there, but it's fiction, and um, therefore I was able to put in a lot like stuff with flying saucers, going back in time. It if you're a guy that likes to fight, I've got a couple of chapters on in fighting scenes, and uh, you'll be able to solve a murder with this guy. Okay, so I forgot to mention that this 13-year-old boy, against all odds, becomes a Texas Ranger, and the power the badge has, it connects people. I mean, you don't rub it and say make a wish. It just acts on its own. So I hope you pick it up. It's available on Amazon. And have a great day. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Like I promised in the beginning, I would make it rain. Hey, it's raining. So here's the deal. Some of my friends that two of them only, that I showed this to were negative. And one of them said, okay, what if they have you evacuate and you turn your system on and your whole neighborhood turns their system on? There's no pressure for the water to get to you. Okay, so as it stands, I'm the only guy out of 124 homes to do this. So if it happened now, I don't think that problem exists with me. The other guy or my friend said that, well, what if the fire gets really hot? It's not going to work. All right, that's a 50-50 chance right there, because what if the fire isn't really hot and I keep it from spreading? And it's a chance, but hey, for $200, you're going to save your house, I hope. Maybe drive back and they're all going to be flat except for yours. Why? Because you did this. Okay, now one quick story from the Lahaina fire, which really made me do this, was there was a gentleman who saw the fire coming toward his house. He got his water hose, fended off the fire with the water hose. So this is basically the same thing. It's getting everything wet. Try to light something when it's wet. You can't. All right, so I hope you like this video. Tell your friends about it. But also, hey, don't forget, buy my book. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.